For right now, I'm going to do a general reading, but it is going to be towards the lunar eclipse for right now, within Libra. But even though we're still in Aries, um, it's with the Emperor. It's the authority. Okay, it's the authority figure. The Emperor is a very strong counselor. He is a part of the major arcanas, and he is in the first top 5. So just to keep that in mind, that there is going to be a time in the next 2 weeks. It doesn't matter when you're watching this, because whenever you're watching this is meant for you. There's going to be a message within this reading for you, either way. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But for right now, I just want to focus in on business and finance for the Aries time within the zodiac and within the lunar eclipse. So I just wanted to make sure that that was particularly said before I get started. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. That's with Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn, but that one has a message for you. It has to do with your material possessions and your finances, which is basically what I just said that I was going to touch on, is business and finance. So Spirit is obviously listening and sending out the right messages even before I even get started. So the 9 of Earth is the 9 of Pentacles. Yep, and I'm going to touch on the major arcanas as well. But this is all about gain. You're going to be gaining a lot. And then the 9 of Cups is in a different deck. It shows 9 cups and a lady just jumping up for joy, like, jumping up in the air, and then you take a picture of somebody actually their feet off the ground. So that's where you're going to be getting a lot of messages from Spirit about business and finance. I have a few readings that I have just done that do touch on a lot of that. So I do suggest that you go back and actually check those out. All right. So the second card that came out was 2 of Fire. Whew, that's Wands. Here we go. This is your Aries. It's such beautiful cards. So this is where you're going to be setting goals. So this is gaining financial abundance. And now you're going to be setting goals on how to use that abundance. So you just take a minute and think about that. On that, how that is going to affect your current situation into your future. Because see, I'm not even going to get into that yet. Thank you. Oh, sweet. I love this. Major arcanas now. All right. 20 is the Judgment. Yes, Judgment. This is rebirth. So, because sometimes I get justice and judgment mixed up in my head. But yeah, this is, you're going to be getting a calling of rebirth. You're going to rebirth something within. There's something that you've wanted to start, but you haven't either had the money to or the oomph to gain that momentum to get it done. So right now, Spirit is telling you, you're going to be having both if you don't already. So choose how you use your pentacles wisely for that material possessions, anything that represents the physical world. So I am really excited about this. This is really good start. Really good start. All right. So I am absolutely clarifying these 3 cards. And the cards that has been given was the Temperance. All right, so the Temperance, wow, this is really beautiful. The Temperance is faith and hope and charity and fortitude, justice, prudence. All right. The triangle on the major arcana, which I don't have the original tarot deck with me, but on the original Rider Waite deck, the triangle that is above her head represents the blending of two to make something new, which that is number 20, that rebirth. You're rebirthing something. So this might be a symbol of love coming together, either loving the idea that you are going to be able to finish out with what you wanted to do. You might be co-creating with somebody. It's almost like the Three of Cups. It has a lot to do with the Three of Cups. So just keep that in mind, that you've definitely had faith and hope that this would be able to be brought out and finished, and actually the goal be met that you wanted to meet. So the Temperance is definitely Sagittarius, which is wands, which is fire. So that is within the fire signs. So this is all passion and energy, motivation, hope, charity. Like I said, giving yourself that justice. You've served whatever it is that you had to serve in order to get what is in your circle that you've wanted to have for a very long time. I mean, you've been waiting for it to come to you. So also the flamingo. So I'm going to read the message of this Temperance. And this is a gorgeous message too. All right. And that is justice. Okay, it's justice. Here we go. All right. Ooh, lower day. Here we go. All right. So your body is a mirror to the inner workings of your mind, emotions, and sense of self. You could say it is looking looking into the glass, into your soul, experiencing that physical form, something, you can see something in the distance. So take a good hard look at what your body is telling you, which, by the way, I do have a question card on the last reading I just did. It's alive on the live tab. So check that out. What your body is telling you, and for you, then if you would like to decide what it has to say. I mean, do you want to really hear what it has to say? Are you going to accept what the message has for you? Just know that whether you like it or not, your body's story can only change if you do something about it. Hello. Okay. So even if you choose to do nothing at all, your body will display this choice for all to see. Nothing about you is over truly hidden, no matter how hard you might try. So, as the saying goes, don't judge a book by its cover. That rainbow, that waterfall, that is absolute joy. That is absolute, to me, that's like futuristic planning being completed. Although the flamingo doesn't really start out pink, how pink it becomes is a sign of how healthy it is. So perhaps you have been told by a friend, you don't look so good. You can tell how they're doing just by looking at them. The skin is an amazing organ, and just like the Temperance, it is a master at mixing elements so that it can find balance and harmony, which is part of Libra as well. Just like the flamingo, when you are not balanced, it shows in your skin. So this is a beautiful message for y'all. So it's all about health and well-being. So that is the message off the Temperance card. So the question that I'd really like to ask you, and I want you to ask yourself, how can you use opposites in your life to bring more balance and harmony? All right. What does your skin currently say about you? If you could get your cover to tell any story at all, what would it be? So just think about that for a minute. Okay. So this calls me to clarify a little more on this temperance. Yeah. Knowledge. Live in the moment. Nice. Live in the moment. So take note and take mind to live in the moment. So these two do have messages, and I did bring the big font reading instead of the little tiny booklet of explanation of the cards that comes with the deck. I decided to blow it up to a normal size font where I can give you the message correctly. So, all right, here's the message. All right. So, to cheer up and live in the moment, don't dwell in the past, as it cannot be changed. Why obsess about the future if things beyond your control can happen at any time? Become childlike again, as yesterday never mattered and tomorrow is another day. Do something spontaneous. Stop and smell the roses. Bake a cake, or sit and watch people walking by. Just live in the moment and enjoy what you are doing. Allow the universe and your angels to assist you effortlessly at this time. Listen to the angels sing. Be still and go with the flow. If you're feeling exhausted, just rest and do nothing. Nurture yourself. To re energize for tomorrow, do what you need to do to cheer yourself up. All right. So, with the knowledge, knowledge is the most powerful tool you can use to bring about change in yourself and to the world around you. So, build knowledge is an ongoing process with results that will last you a lifetime. No one can take this away from you. Knowledge is the foundation that can provide you with opportunities of fulfillment and freedom. It will bring about confidence and clarity. So follow your intuition with enthusiasm and focus. And that has to do with the calling of the rebirth and having faith and hope and charity, fortitude, justice. These all connect together for you. Actions required to achieve your goals is faith, focus, and follow through. So, what you see and what you speak is the faith. The focus, you have to have mastery of your focus. You have to master that focus. The commitment, the follow through, the sacrifice, the persistence. Just keep that in mind. You will never change your life until you change something you do every day. So, hour to hour, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. Try to plan, write it down at any cost, money wise, pentacles. Like I was telling you about the earth sign that came up with the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, it is material possessions. So you need to keep track of those things as well. So with the business and finance, the Three of Wands, active hands, open to new opportunities, maybe even internationally. The Nine of Cups, people orientated. You like a busy environment. The Three of Pentacles, which again is the earthly things, earthly finance and work. Pentacles, okay? You got the Three of Pentacles, which is like a coach, a mentor on a job. You're very eager to learn something new, which is actually the Knights of Pentacles as well. Six of Pentacles, which is reap your rewards, receiving bonus after successfully completing a work project, winning a prize, okay, or bingo. It's something Pentacles, it's something earthly, it's something money related, material possessions, as I said earlier. The Seven of Pentacles. Now, I love this card. Seven of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck is somebody waiting to see their investment grow. It's a slow process. So if you have a reading and a Seven of Pentacles comes up, you know that whatever it is that you're wanting to do, that you're hesitating on doing, it's going to be a slow roll, but it will work for you. Okay. So I just wanted to give you the King and Queen of Pentacles, which is the royal family. The Queen of Pentacles, okay, like she's self-made. She's had her business. She's gotten her business by herself. She grew her business on her own. Very self-made successor. Very comfortable with her possessions, her pentacles, okay? The King of Pentacles is the leader of self-taught, whose field of expertise, industry-wise, whatever industry of a mature male would be considered a King of Pentacles. They know how to spend their money. They know how to invest it. They know how to save it. And that's basically my brother. He's very much materialistic as far as business goes. So the Seven of Pentacles, like I said, is planting the seeds of the future, watching your investments grow, long-term investments. So please keep these in mind, because a lot of people are starting to do things during the summer. You're saving on a job for the summer vacation, okay? Or now, like it's spring break. Okay, some people might have saved for 8 months, 10 months just to get this 1 week off and be able to go cross country or at a beach or somewhere for spring break. But it costs a lot of money. So they learned how to invest, or they made sacrifices in order to get what they wanted to achieve. So with all that said, I'm going to bring some original Rider-Waite Tarot out and see if all that I have told you, and if you've understood or soaked in any of the business and finance, then it'll benefit you. So that Temperance and that Knowledge card, very important. Very, very, very important. See? 10 of Cups right there. 10 of Cups is celebration. You're going to celebrate whatever it is that you are going to try to accomplish. You will. This is confirmation that you will accomplish it. Oh my goodness, I love this card. It's total commitment, total satisfaction upon that call and upon that knowledge, telling you to live in the moment. So this right here is confirming the live in the moment. Beautiful. Thank you. Mhm. And the Queen of Cups. That's the emotions. So you are definitely going to be in check with your emotions as far as this knowledge and seeking the knowledge and the message that I had read to you upon this card. There you go. Queen of Cups. Emotionally mature and trusts her intuition. All right, one last confirmation, please. Yes, completion. It took a whole hell of a lot for you to get this done. You have a lot of completion in this reading. Um, it's just going to bring you wealth. It's really going to bring you wealth. It's this is, even though this is the swords. That 10 of Cups. I'm going to give you a little bit more about this. Give me 1 second. Because I'm going to try to have explain this more to you. I usually don't have to do this, but I do feel like I have to. So give me 1 second. All right, the 10 of Wands. Swords, sorry. Swords. This is a symbol of a necessary ending. Okay, that means that whatever wasn't serving you, you're actually going to put it to rest. Okay. So it's leading to a new beginning, especially when a relationship or a career path is going nowhere, which, of course, we already have said that. You need to be strong and not allow yourself to be emotionally manipulated or bullied or to stay in a no-hope situation or a situationship out of being misplaced and having fake or false loyalty and guilt for being in a place that you don't feel like you have any sense of calling, moving forward. If anyone you know will soon have an operation or surgical or medical treatment, this card is an excellent omen. So I wanted to actually look into that a little deeper for you. So I'm hoping that you are understanding where this card comes from. All right, thank you, Spirit. I'm going to try to give you a outcome, and then I'm going to give you an actual angel card, spirit oracle card, intuition card. I'm going to actually give you a message. I'm sharing my personal deck with you, this reading. So please stay with me to get that personal message. All right, so the outcome, thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Ace of Cups, new beginning on emotions. So you will finish whatever it is that's how you've been emotionally and mentally exhausted with. Which is swords. Like I said, that intellect, that mindset, the thoughts, the communication. That is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, by the way. So this right here is a Wands, which is Leo, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But the actual motion of the meaning of this card is with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, which, like I said, is communication, thoughts, mindset. You're exhausted. You're just sick and tired of all that has not served you, that you are people pleasing, and you're getting that calling in order to get that Ace of Pentacles, which is the new beginning of growth, of finance of some kind, and the new beginning of emotions. And like I was telling you about the temperance, the blending of two to make something new, the symbol of love, something coming together. And the Queen of Cups actually telling you that it is actually time to get comfortable with your own emotions and to seek that knowledge of happiness. That I've already read you this message. And the cups are emotions, which you have completed. You are going to, if you haven't already set your mind to, you are going to put yourself in motion for this. Because this right here is relationships, feelings, emotions. This is water. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So there's a lot of different elements, and elements that are in this reading, but you get the message how it suits you. So, yeah, I'm definitely glad I got to give you that. That has been a really fabulous, very in-depth and deep reading. So I'm going to go ahead and give you, and that was your outcome, by the way. So the intuition, oops, thank you for telling me. I heard the word minus. Now is the time. Yep. You've got a lot of good, happy outcome. Step back, because now if you actually ask the angels and spirit guides for help, they're going to tell you, well, step back, because now these issues are no longer yours. I'll take care of it. So the angels and spirit guides. So I'm going to give you a message from angels and a message from Spirit Guide Oracle. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, well, this is stuck. Oh, wow, there's two. Using loving strength and discernment. Honor your uniqueness. I'm going to read you the messages, but I want to show you. Show you one at a time so the light doesn't mess with it. That is beautiful. All right, so I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. And that is Galatians 1:10. And the second message is, honor your uniqueness. Thank you for making me wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it. And that is Psalms 139:14. Knowledge. That knowledge card. There you go. Honor your uniqueness. Use your loving strength and discernment for yourself. That Queen of Cups. Straight up emotions. And so was the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Thank you very much. Oh, you want to? Thank you. All right. Nurturing heart. I am protected spirit, and I reach out to all life with love and compassion. Now, as far as the chakras behind you, which I do not have it with me at the moment, but that is definitely on the channel lineup in my videos of chakras and gemstones. But the card that came out was your solar plexus. I take actions daily that awaken my personal power. So that's what they want you to do. That's what the angels and spirit guides want you to do. So I'm going to Read you number 13. And 1 and 3 is 4, which means new foundation. The solar plexus chakra is linked to fire, personal power, and self-esteem. Its name means lustrous gem. The color associated with it is yellow, and it is situated roughly 2 inches above your navel. This card deals with your lack of excess of personal power. If you allow others to make decisions for you or allow them to manipulate you, you will never find happiness. So this is where this card comes in. If you are overconfident or use your power to control or manipulate others, this card is asking you to start acknowledging the strengths in those around you. All people have their own part to play in this life. No one is better than another. Only by respecting and recognizing the strengths in others will you find their cooperation. By acknowledging your strengths, you will be able to live life to the fullest. Remember, power is not about control, but about recognizing and awakening the unique inner strengths of all those around you. So if you do have somebody in mind or a few people in mind that you know that would actually resonate from this video and from this reading, please share it out. All right. So almost last for the least is my personal deck. A great message for you today, whenever you're watching this. All right, Spirit guides, I ask and put the attentions on my card this evening to give the collectors a personal message that you would like to give them through me. Your life is a gift. Thank you. And last but not least, the crystal cards. Actually, I think I will give you another message right after this. So if you have any questions or would like personal reading, please go to spiritinsighttarot@gmail.com. Not spiritual. Don't let Google do that autocorrect. It's spiritinsighttarot@gmail.com. Thank you. All right, so it's Pray Night. This stone is connected to spiritual beings on another plane of existence. When you are in deep meditation, make sure that the stone touches your third eye. It will help you visualize the spiritual plane and the beings within it. When placed under your pillow, it promotes dreaming, and so does pyrite, fool's gold. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you. I'm really glad I got to do this reading for you. And please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And until next reading and until next adventure, I travel. I will probably be outside here in a few days. Right now it's kind of cold, dark, and dreary, rainy. So I didn't get to bring you anything outside just yet. But I will. All right. You guys take care. And until next time, love and light.